Jesus Christ. I need an assistant. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I would like to start this video first by saying thank you for all the positive feedback that I have received so far, which just pushed me forward, and for all the constructive criticism. Now, one of them was my mother. She told me that I have to remove the hoodies and dress up a little bit more. So this situation here, it's for you, mom. Today's video is very special for me. Reason why is because we have a model that I would say like over a year ago we have created a makeup look and a video that on my Instagram profile have generated over 200,000 views. So we decided to meet again and recreate the same but more advanced makeup look. And this time we're going with a little bit of a twist. I'm going to show you how you can create a day makeup look into a night makeup look. So if you're interested to see how we created this gorgeous makeup look on our beautiful model Bojana, then keep on watching. Alright, so Bojana already has her own skincare, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the redness on her face with the Wet n Wild Coverall Concealer palette, and I'm using the green shade. For foundation, I'm using my good old trusted Dior Forever Undercover in the shade 21. I'm going to apply the foundation onto her face, and then I'm going to blend it with the Beauty Blender by Wet n Wild. Very important is to blend the foundation on the neck as well. I'm taking my MAC concealer palette and I'm using the shade NC15 to apply it underneath her eyes, on the chin and on the corners of her lips to get that lifting effect. Once I have blended the concealer, I'm taking my all-time favorite Laura Mercier translucent powder to set the concealer and avoid any creasing throughout the day. For the eyebrows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in shade dark brown with the brush number 12. So what I'm doing is I'm starting from the outer corner of her eyebrows, working my way to the inner corner of her eyebrows, where I'm just going to do feather kind of strokes. To avoid any creasing on your eyebrows, you have to set your eyebrows with a translucent powder. On my last step for the eyebrows, I'm going to define them underneath with a concealer, and it's the same concealer that I have used underneath the eyes. I'm applying the same concealer on the lids and moving on with the eye look. This time I'm using the James Charles X Morphe palette. On a bigger blending brush, I'm using the shade Punch Me, and I'm starting with this shade from the outer corner of her eye going to the inner corner of her eye, and I'm doing slight strokes going from the outer corner towards the hairline. As the second shade, I'm using the shade T, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend this shade in the outer corner of her eye in a V kind of shape. To get the diffused kind of look, you have to be very light-handed with your brush, so that you have a really nice gradient look from the outer corner towards the hairline. I have already sketched the eyeliner with the shade Spooky from the same palette, and now I'm moving on with applying the shade So Good in the inner corner of her eye, going towards the center of her eye. I'm using the MAC 24 Hours Concealer in the shade NW45 as a contour. A more detailed contour placement I have in my previous video, which is going to be linked down below, so please make sure to give it a look, and for now just enjoy the pure beauty that our model Bojana has. I'm going to bake ever so slightly underneath her eyes so that I can get that smooth, flawless, bright effect. While I'm baking, I'm gonna take my Hoola bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics and I'm going to apply it on top of the contour. Boom! So we did the eyes off camera, which is in fact the winged eyeliner and also black pencil in the waterline. I'm moving on with the Power Lashes by Aura, and these are in the style number 13. Always leave the outer corners of the false lashes. Moving on, I'm going to do the lower lash line, and over here what I'm doing is basically I'm placing the same colors from the lid, which are the shade Punch Me and the shade T. The shade T I'm going to apply just in the outer corner of her eye to get that chiseled kind of smoky look. To line the lips, I'm going to use one of my favorite lip pencils by MAC, and this is in the shade Stripdown. Whoever uses these lip pencils, you know guys, these are really good, extremely worth the price, and the blendability is absolutely amazing. I'm using the same pencil to fill up her lips and just leaving the center of her lips slightly empty. Moving on, I'm taking this Golden Rose lip gloss, which is in the shade 114, and I'm applying it all over her lips. As a highlighter, I'm using the face shade from the James Charles X Morphe palette. I'm going to set the face, and with this is how we transformed our naturally beautiful girl into a glamazon. Enjoy! And there you have it guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. Until I see you in my next one. Bye guys. Super!